Yo, dog. 10 reasons why XDefiant failed. In my opinion, at least, and in no particular order outside of number one being the most prominent. Jump / crouch spam and aiming. The aiming in this game does not feel great. Of all the games I've ever played on controller, it's probably the worst by far. It just doesn't feel great. You're seeing the first game I played in months, and my aim is atrocious. It's never that bad in any game, no matter how long of a break I take or when I come back to play. As far as the jump and crouch spam, I think it's, the clips kind of speak for themselves. I don't know how well it's being presented. I only was able to play 3 matches, and I recorded all 3. There's no footage in here whatsoever of the second game, because it was just, I didn't really play that well, and the enemy team wasn't really doing much of anything that I would want to talk about, so that's that. But how the devs decided to fix this crouch and jump spam stuff, because it went untouched for 2 months, 3 months, maybe more, I don't know. They made it so you can crouch or jump 3 times in a row, consecutively back to back, and nothing happens. The second you do it a 4th time, your aim gets really wobbly all over the place, and you really can't control it or hit anything at all. That was their idea of how to fix it. Alright? Pretty bad. I wasn't a huge fan. Number 2 to why that I think this game failed. No promotion. Now, do I mean 0 promotion? You couldn't hear or see about XDefiant anywhere you went? Well, the people that I play with, who are on games a frequent bit, had no idea about this game. No idea. Every time I brought the name up, they went, never heard of it. What is that? And I said, it's basically think a similar game to Call of Duty with no skill-based matchmaking. And everyone was like, cool, I'll try it. And all of us played it and had fun, whatever. But the fact of it not being promoted to where people that were also online as much as me had no idea about it. The only reason I knew about it was because of the people that I watch on YouTube. And also I've just been just desperately looking for a 6v6 shooter to play that's like a respawn, that's not like a hero shooter or whatever. And found it, and it's gone now, but had it for some time. It's not great to not have any kind of ads or promotion to where other people outside of people that were just invested heard about it. And yes, they paid streamers and YouTubers to play it, but once again, you don't watch those people. Then, you're paying people to get your people. I don't know if they paid people or whatever. I'm pretty sure there was promotion to get the streamers to play it. But it's people that you're like Nadeshot, Scump, former or current COD pros at the time playing it, is people that were probably going to play it anyways. So the promotion isn't really doing a whole lot when those people are already going to play it anyways. Number 3. Kind of rambled there for a minute. I'll try not to do that. Ubisoft Connect. Not so much of a problem for me. It's annoying. It's annoying the creating match thing popping up. It's not a deal breaker, but the creating match thing popping up really makes it feel like a game that was released a decade or more ago. But Ubisoft Connect being the only way to play the game, and I understand you don't, you got a free-to-play game with, the microtransactions and the battle pass stuff, all that's dependent on them making money. So you probably don't want to give Steam a 30% cut of all sales. So I get that. But also, could have saved your game putting it everywhere. I don't really know how that works, but maybe they promote the game for free as put it on the front page of Steam or whatever, and they're like, yo, check out our game. I don't know. Don't know how any of that works, but a lot of people were not happy about that, including me. I'm like, I gotta download another launcher. Very cool. Need more launchers downloaded. Super duper nice. Number 4, hit detection. Not as much of a problem once the full game launched, but still not good, especially for a game that launched in 2024. Kinda, whatever the engine of the game being developed on wasn't intended for the, you know, like a shooter or whatever they were saying. Well, that sounds like a bad decision to make then, my dog. But the hit detection was atrocious in the beta, enough to make me not want to play. Enough to where it was consistent shoot first, dive first, shoot someone, such an amount that was like, there's no way they're still alive. And not only are they still alive, but then they kill you. And it's like you didn't even shoot them, and it's like, alright. Things like sniping felt insanely overpowered because of that, because you would just get like insta-killed while just beaming somebody, and this is more of a beta issue, but when you have an issue like this in the beta that doesn't get like completely resolved on the launch of the game, it's just much better, those people might not be so enticed to come back and even try the game again. Number 5, XP earn rate. The XP earn rate in this game was really bad at first. Then it got buffed a lot, and then it got brought back down a little bit, but it's kind of, you know, it's annoying when a new character comes out, and I don't think there's any like pay to win or pay to get it early kind of aspects for the new characters. There may have been, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Either way, but the earn rate to get those characters, to level up your guns, to get any kind of like attachments unlocked for your weapons or anything like that was really bad. I don't know how long it lasted. I want to say it was like, felt like about the same amount of time the crouching jump spam lasted, maybe a little less. It's kind of hard to exactly remember, but I know that that was a big thing that people, I didn't really like it. Some people I played with hated it. Now, from here on out, these reasons are more so less of personal to me and more of things I've heard from other people. Not saying they don't matter to me at all, but just saying it's, especially with number 6, score streaks. I personally don't really care as much. I feel like I would have been indifferent whether they added them or not. I feel like the game was better without them, but I don't know that they would have hurt the game, especially at the point where it was looking like, oh, we might need to do something before there is no game, because there was rumors of there's not going to be a game, and they were like, nah, it's not, it's just rumors, and then bam, the game. All right, we're shutting down very quickly after that whole it's not rumors shenanigans. Number 7, cosmetics. To me, do not care whatsoever about this. This means absolutely nothing to me. If the game was free to play with 0 microtransactions and Ubisoft was just doing it out of the kindness of their hearts to give us a game to play, and there was no cosmetics whatsoever, it would make 0 difference to me. But some people, they can't help themselves. They have to buy Ice Spice. They gotta buy John Wick. They just need to be John Cena. They can't help it. So cosmetics are extremely important, and I heard some people, no one I played with, but I've seen some people complaining about the cosmetics not being very good. Do with that what you will. Number 8, content, such as new maps, new weapons, new modes, etc. Didn't really bother me. I was pretty happy with what we had, but some people were not. Number 9, Assassin's Creed. And I know what you're thinking. If Assassin's Creed or other games from Ubisoft flop, instead of doing something about it, maybe this game suffers. I don't know if there's truth to that, but it does make sense. You're not going to keep a new IP around and get rid of Assassin's Creed or punish them. Probably some drastic differences in the budgets as well. And finally, and most importantly of all these, probably more than my most hated being number 1, is number 10, Ubisoft. Just unlucky that it was Ubisoft. Could have been almost anybody else and it would have been better. Ubisoft has just been stinker after stinker. You know, I've never been an Assassin's Creed person. Yeah. Unlucky. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yo dog.